Federal and local authorities are now working together to figure out who is behind the ransomware cyber attack targeting the LA Unified School District this past weekend. Now, the attack crashed the LAUSD website and student and staff emails and teachers everything that they used to post their lesson plans. The district made the decision to shut down all their IT systems right away. The superintendent says he believes the cyber attack originated outside the country, and had they not deactivated their entire system, the district could have faced catastrophic consequences.
Our food and nutrition service had been disrupted, or if our payroll system had been disrupted, the implications both on the lives of students, the lives of the workforce in this community would have been significant.
The LAUSD is reorganizing its IT department and bringing on a committee of cybersecurity experts to make sure this does not happen again. Michael Hamilton is joining us live once again. He was with us at 5 o'clock today. He is the founder of Critical Insight and formerly the head of cybersecurity for the city of Seattle. We also want to point out he has worked with the FBI on a couple of occasions as well. Michael, welcome back. This is a school district, albeit the second largest in the country. Why target a school district? What could hackers be looking for?
Well, I think the superintendent said it well. If they had, been able to get to payroll systems, HR systems, things like that, the records that are there are highly monetizable. So stealing those records and either using them to extort, and that may have happened, right? I mean, there are records other than on the payroll system. Use them to extort and say, if you don't pay us, we're going to make all these public, or directly monetize them because those records are worth something. Those are a lot of potential victims, if they're student records, that are ripe for financial fraud because they have clean credit records. So that could be part of it. We don't know yet.
We don't. And, we often think about this sort of thing and people extorting money. But the superintendent also said he believes it originated outside the country. Why could he or would he say that with some certainty? Are there certain markers in this that might tell them that?
There are. And first of all, we know that most of these criminal organizations are outside the country. So that's a pretty safe bet. But I think it's either coincidental or prescient that the FBI and CISA, which is the DHS agency that does cybersecurity and is involved in things like this, put out a bulletin talking about a ransomware gang called Vice Society that is known to go after school. It said school districts. So that means the FBI likely had some intelligence leading them to believe something like this was going to happen. And yes, it happened. So yeah, that's part of it. They're also going to take apart tactics, techniques, procedures, the malware. They will reverse engineer. They'll look for digital fingerprints, and they will attribute this.
So what is the immediate solution here? I know that they said they shut down the system over the weekend. They're redoing IT. They're bringing in a lot of people. They had mentioned changing passwords. Is that first and foremost at this point?
I think it is, and I think it's indicative of something else that may have happened. If everybody needs to change a password, that means A, somebody gave up a password, which means there's probably more than one, or B, the entire database of credentials has been disclosed. But yes, that's a very good first step. The investments they seem to be willing to make right away seem to be good ones. They indicate or they suggest that there was no one who was responsible and accountable for cybersecurity in the organization. That's a bit of a tell.
All right, Michael Hamilton, thank you for joining us today and
Thank
sort of
you.
breaking all of this down. Thank you for your expertise. Appreciate it.